Good evening for everybody who's tuning in on CCAFO tonight. Normally I'm coming to you from my apartment tonight because of the rain. I want to venture out and to grab a bite to eat. So if you hear the music playing, is because I'm out getting a bite to eat. But tonight I think marks a historical change for the CCAFO. When I took over as commissioner, I wanted to basically kind of take technology and kind of use it to our advantage. Hopefully in the future we can continue to maybe review plays, have some of the summer sessions. Even if we can't do it live, maybe perhaps record the information and kind of disseminate that throughout the summer, so people can go ahead and review that information. But tonight I thought it would be a nice idea to go ahead and announce the playoff cruise this way. Hopefully to try to get people to attend, to kind of see what they've been missing out on, and things of that nature. So hopefully everybody can hear me. And before I get started, I did want to pass along one piece of information from the BOC, that the clinic on Monday at Cheney Tech is not going to happen. So there will be a communication that's going to go out regarding that communication. So without further ado, I just want to go ahead and announce the playoff cruise. But before I do, I just wanted to say to the assignment committee, I thought you guys did an amazing job. It was a very difficult and challenging process to go ahead and select the individuals to fill up the 4 crews for this year. I will say that after being part of the assignment committee for the other side, it's definitely a daunting task. It's definitely a task that shouldn't fall on the shoulders of one person. So I think before this year closes out, I think the e-board needs to sit down and look at the policy and procedures for playoffs to try to get the information a little bit more clear cut, be a little bit more transparent in our guidelines and the process of how we select playoff crews. So I think that's definitely something that needs to happen. It should be a must. So without further ado, let me go ahead and announce the playoff crews for 2019. So these first crews will be the quarterfinal games that are going to be played on Tuesday, December 3rd. And the crew is going to be a 5-man crew, including a playoff chain crew that will be decided by the head linesman. So the first crew is going to be umpired or headed by Bill McDougall. So he is the referee for the quarterfinal game, and I'm extremely proud to announce this next individual. He's in my opinion, a very underrated official. Hopefully moving forward, that's going to change after this playoff selection. So the next member of that crew at umpire is going to be Gary Fitzpatrick. So he is going to be the umpire. The head linesman in that crew is going to be Jeff Ziplo. And then the line judge is probably one of the best nicknames that I've ever given out, Big Juicy. So Terrence, congratulations on that playoff selection. And that back judge for the first semifinal crew, quarterfinal crew is going to be Seth Wasserman. So those are the individuals for that crew. Bill McDougall at referee, Gary Fitzpatrick at umpire, Jeff Ziplo is the head linesman, Terrence Burney is the line judge, and the back judge is Seth Wasserman, and the clock official for that crew is going to be Lou Wesley. So congratulations to you guys there for being first to hear that your name's called. So hopefully you guys got many more playoff games ahead of you. The next crew is going to be headed by John Bayback, who's going to be the referee. The umpire is going to be Tim Lenartz Sr., not junior, but senior. So he's going to be the umpire for that crew. The head linesman in the other quarterfinal crew is going to be Tom Sparks. And then the line judge is going to be Wilson Tirado. So nice way for Wilson there to go ahead and retire from work and then step into a playoff crew. So congratulations there, Wilson, on your retirement and your I just got interrupted. Your playoff selection. The back judge is going to be LeVar Gary. So that crew, again, I apologize for the interruption. It's going to be John Bayback, Tim Lenartz, Tom Sparks, Wilson Tirado, LeVar Gary, and the elected clock official is going to be John Lotus. Okay? All right, so thanks, guys, there. Okay, so the last 2 crews that I'm going to announce are obviously going to be the semifinal crews. These games are going to be played on Sunday, December 8th. The referee in that crew is going to be Ron Patry. So Ron, I don't know if you're listening, but you kept texting me why a game appeared on your schedule. That's why, because you have a playoff game coming up, but I'll get into some information a little later. The umpire in that crew, the first semifinal crew, is going to be Derek Roberts. The head linesman is going to be Greg Hudson, and the line judge is going to be Jim Highland. So, Jim, if I haven't said anything to you, I thank you for all the work that you're doing at Central. It's extremely appreciative. Getting a lot of good feedback from the word at Central on the effort that the chain and the ball guys are doing. So thank you, and keep up the great work. Continuing in that crew, it's a 7-man crew. The back judge is going to be Christian Rodriguez. So congratulations, Christian. And the field judge is going to be Joe Maselli. And then the side judge is going to be Greg Tofano. So there is the 7-man crew for the first semifinal. I'll read those names again. It's going to be Ron Patry at referee. The umpire is Derek Roberts. The head linesman is Greg Hudson. The line judge is going to be Jim Highland. The back judge is Christian Rodriguez. The field judge is Joe Maselli. And the side judge is Greg Tofano. The last person to mention in that crew, and definitely not least, but the man on the clock is going to be Dave Friend. So he will be the clock operator for the first semifinal game. The final semifinal is going to be also on December 8th. Obviously, locations and teams to be determined. And I'll just go ahead and read the names on the crew. So I'll go in reverse order this time, maybe change it up a little bit. So on the clock, we have Greg Pack, Mr. Down and Distance himself, the commander. So congratulations, Greg, on that selection. The side judge is going to be Mark Fevro. I think that's probably might come to a surprise to many, but I think it's well deserved. And congratulations, Mark, on that selection. The field judge is going to be Josh Johnson, and the back judge is going to be Chuck Drury. The line judge in that crew is going to be Brad Capon, and the head linesman is going to be John Antolini. Rounding out the crew, the final 2 members at umpire is going to be Dana Turnquest. So congratulations to the president who made the semifinal. And then the referee for that crew is going to be none other than Jeremy D'Angelo. So to read those names off for the final semifinal crew is going to be Jerry D'Angelo at referee, Dana Turnquest at umpire, John Antolini is the head linesman, the line judge is Brad Capon, the back judge is Chuck Drury, our field judge is going to be Josh Johnson, the side judge is going to be Mark Fevro, and then the man on the clock, keeping everything correct with the down and distance, it's going to be Greg Pack. So congratulations to everybody who was selected. I think it was definitely well deserved. Again, my hats and the shout out goes out to the assignment committee for doing their due diligence, keeping the voting definitely at a professional level. And like I said, we definitely have some work to do as far as locking down our playoff selection process, but we'll definitely get there. But this is definitely the first step in a new era for the CCAFO. The final thing I want to say is that Saturday, November 16th, all the playoff crews will be assigned to a game. That is the game that Ron Patry was talking about on his schedule. So for a lot of you guys probably seen an announcement go out. I will be adding you to a game for November 16th to do a tune-up game. So hopefully everybody can make it. There is a couple of conflicts for some of you with the central chain. I'm going to remove you from that game to put you in your playoff game. I believe that's a little bit more important than being on the sidelines at CCSU, than being there as opposed to working with your crew. So I will start to make those changes either tonight or tomorrow morning. But congratulations to everybody. I thank everybody for listening in, taking the time. I'm going to go ahead and send this information to Steve Cronenberg so we can go ahead and post that on YouTube. But we'll also send that link out to the board. So for those who couldn't view this tonight, you'll be able to go ahead and just click on the link and watch it again. So congratulations. Talk to you soon. Enjoy the game.